Welcome to another episode of Region Diary, a show that brings to you your special stories from your state. I'm your host, Shiza Khan. Well, beginning with the state of Manipur, the Central Agriculture University recently hosted a 3-day agri fair in the state. The fair was aimed at giving a new dimension to agriculture, pisciculture, animal husbandry, to name a few. More on this.
Turn your farm into an agribusiness. This is what the Central Agricultural University of Manipur wants the youth of the state involved in agriculture to do. Aimed at promoting agritourism as well as making the youth explore umpteen opportunities in agriculture, a 3-day agri fair was organized by CAU at its campus at Eroy-Semba and Imphal. The fair, held under the sponsorship of Ministry of Agriculture and Farmers Welfare, Coconut Board and National Horticulture Board, was inaugurated by Manipur Assembly Speaker Yumnam Khemchand.
Actually, this regional agri fair for the whole Northeastern region, the idea is to bring the farmers together here and to showcase our technologies developed by the university. Not only the technologies, the success stories, and not only the innovative ideas, success stories, technologies developed by the university. We also collect the information from the innovative farmers, so that in Farmer Science Congress, these innovative ideas, this time actually about 37 innovative ideas, and we assess it, and if some assessment is required, we will assess our scientists and it will be refined and it will be given back to the fellow farmers of the whole Northeastern region.
The agri fair was aimed at making the farmers know more about latest agricultural technologies, garner information on innovative farming, and help them start agribusiness startups.
We focus to the unemployed youth. That is why motivating and attracting youth in agriculture. But in my view, actually traditional agriculture, growing only the cereals and the pulses, oilseeds, it cannot attract our youth. That is why the new, our thought is actually by giving modern technology, modern agriculture. So that is why actually our target of the university is actually to train this unemployed and school dropout.
More than 50 stalls, including representatives from constituent colleges of the CAU in 7 Northeast states, College of Community Science of Meghalaya and Assam Agriculture University took part in the fest.
In this fair, the major theme was entrepreneurship for attracting rural youth to agriculture. So we are taking some products which has already been commercialized and which is possible in Manipur also. So what are the visitors, particularly the young visitors, they are interested and they have noted down what can be done in Manipur also.
We are bringing the other products like this butterfruit, avocado, and we are also bringing dragon fruit and like chilies, different kinds of local chilies, bird's eye chilies and other things. And we have also brought this, it is a new thing, that is sacha inli. It can be prepared as a herbal green tea, and the seeds also can be eaten raw. And we are bringing the anthuriums also, and different kinds of seeds, and different kinds of seeds of beans, and different kinds of some fruits. And the flags and the banners showing our different activities of the field on farm activities.
Yeah, this agri fair will be beneficial for many farmers as well as for housewives and other participants also, because they will have the chance and the exposure that all these things are available, and they'll get the new technology, whatever is available in the agriculture field as well as in other fields also, related allied sciences.
The Central Agricultural University over the years have been playing a pivotal role in modernizing the farm sector. The fair has been a melting pot for innovative and progressive farmers, agripreneurs, researchers, Krishi Vigyan Kendras, among others, to showcase their innovative ideas to give a new impetus to agriculture. With inputs from Sharat Chandra, this is Karishmita Saikia for Northeast Live.
The Kohima Village Youth Organization recently hosted the 75th Platinum Jubilee of the Kohima Village Sports Association at the Kohima Village ground. Commemorating the 75th glorious existence of the association, the Kohima Village Youth Organization with solemn dignity conveyed their heartfelt gratitude to the founding fathers, pioneers, athletes, sports personality and the whole of the village. According to historical accounts, bitterness and rivalry marred the friendship and bonhomie among the people of different colonies of the village, commonly called Khels. Over the years, elders of the Khels strongly felt the need to develop the sense of oneness and live together in mutual harmony and friendship. The inner longing of all Khels was translated into a concrete reality in a meeting in the year 1944, giving birth to the idea of friendly wrestling meet. According to the customary and traditional practices, the moment two individuals meet in a wrestling bout, a new friendship is established. And the year 1944 was the year which laid the foundation of the Kohima Village Annual Sports Meet. In due course of time, it evolved into Kohima Village Sports Association. The sports meet over the years has created an atmosphere of respect, oneness and mutual harmony among the villagers of Kohima.
Yeah, it is indeed a very august thing for all of us, being like a citizen of Kohima village. Since then, when our village was formed, like we were from different four Khels, and then there is also enmity between between two and between three Khels also again. So the elders then during the year 1943-44, like the need and the necessity to bring all the village members under one umbrella so that everyone exists in a peaceful brotherhood. So because of such historious happenings, small events that seem to like to destroy the brotherhood of the four Khels. Like this was indeed a very momentous occasion for us. At the same time, it is also an emotional moment for all the village elders who were like during the prime time. They fought in a good spirit to the games and sports, and also like there were also many people who initiated it and then like who were not with us today. So it is also an emotional moment for the family members. At the same time, being a member under this association, like we give due credit to them also again. And moreover, besides that, it is also a time to glorify the present sports persons who had given their best in different fields, be it here in the state level or even beyond till the national level. So it is a glorious moment for every one of us.
Well, just an app, a way to solve all the queries and doubts of your studies. A new mobile app named Ray was recently launched by 3 young entrepreneurs in Guwahati that aims at bridging the gap among parents, teachers and students in an education system. Enjoy this techie story.
Three young entrepreneurs, Ankim Kashyap Sharma, Rustom Naji and Indrani Chakrabarti, are in their 20s who are from the Northeast region, came up with an idea to get an app that will help to clear the doubts and help kids opt for the subject course of their choice.
Whenever we come across some academic situation, what we see is that we find that there are certain things that are like not clear, it's not transparent. So when we talk about this particular thing, then we got to know that no, there should be something, because now everything is digitalized, and we should come up with certain kind of an app which will at least help parents to monitor everything. This particular app will benefit not only the students and the parents, but also the teachers and the principal and the other authorities also. It's a paid app, but it's very minimum, 10 rupees per month, 120 rupees a year.
The mobile application also aims to digitalize the education system and make the future better for the generations to come. According to the founders, the app at present will serve the purpose for the UKG to 12th standard students but they plan to expand it to colleges and other educational institutions in future.
The main reason is to improve our education system, okay, and improve the life of the parents and student. So, as a student, जैसे कि for example, आप कोई मैथ्स में जैसे कि आप कमज़ोर है, okay, आप पर्टिकुलर ये प्रॉब्लम आप स्पेसिफिकली आप टीचर को जाके नहीं बोल सकते हैं. सो उसमें स्पेसिफिकली एक चैट रूम में दे के रखा है ना, वो अपना कलीग्स लोग के साथ में ये कर सकता है, इंटरेक्शन कर सकता है उसका थ्रू में, चैट का थ्रू में. सो कुछ प्रॉब्लम है सॉर्ट आउट हो सकता है.
The launching ceremony was graced by IPS officer Anand Mishra, former Indian supermodel and Bollywood actress Tora K. Borhani, and renowned PR practitioner Nurul Laskar in Guwahati's Utopia Sky Lounge restaurant. Interestingly, the app will not just be restricted to studies, but will also encourage all forms of co-curricular activities, making learning fun.
Actually, the Ray app is totally a monopoly market. It is completely unique because we don't have any such kind of app which will connect the every schools of the world. Here in our app, what we will do, we will connect all the schools. Okay, so they can check their excellence, their ratings and everything sitting in their home itself. They can pre-book the school. They can check their teachers' ratings as well. So this will become as easy as like just like we book a hotel from Oyo or Trivago. Just like that, they can book a school, a class through our app.
In the world of cutthroat competition, the app is indeed a ray of hope to all the students. With reports from Nidhi Kakar, this is Pooja Mishra for Northeast Live.
All right, time for a short break now. We'll be right back. Welcome back. You're still watching Region Diary with me, Shiza, and now moving on to another story. The historic Deyang Belguri ground came alive once again during the 3-day annual Junbil Mela with a medley of indigenous food and culture. The fest, which begins on the first Thursday after Magh Bihu every year, was held recently in Assam's Morigaon district. The fair marks the confluence of indigenous hill tribes and communities such as Hill Tiva, Karbi, Khasi and Jaintia with the native indigenous Assamese people carrying the message of harmony and brotherhood. Well, if you ask about uniqueness of the Mela, the Junbil Mela stands out for its distinctive feature, and that is the interchange of merchandise among the people of hills and plains in a barter system. And the hill people were seen exchanging their locally grown produce such as local rice, ginger, turmeric with pitha laru among others. The 400-year-old tradition of community fishing, cockfight, can still be witnessed during this historic Mela. A Raj Darbar of the Gobha kingdom was also organized on the Mela ground with Raj Darbar followers and other Rajas from different kingdoms. The lake lends its name to the fairs as the Mela ground is located next to a large crescent moon-shaped water body locally called as Junbil. The history of the fair dates back to 15th century when the political meetings were being held between Gabha Raja and the king of Tiba Lalung tribe near Junbil. And Mizoram recently celebrated Missionary Day, the day that marks the anniversary of the arrival of 2 Welsh Christian missionaries way back in 1894. Take a look at the story.
The Baptist churches of Mizoram recently celebrated the Missionary Day. The duo, Reverend J.H. Lorraine and Reverend F.W. Savage arrived in Mizoram by boat from Assam on January 11, 1894, with a mission to spread Christianity. As part of the occasion, the local churches of Mizoram held prayers and worship services and also organized community feast. Fondly called by the Mizos as Pubuanga and Sap Upa, the Welsh missionaries were on a mission for establishment of the Presbyterian Church in northern part of Mizoram and Baptist Church in the southern part of the state.
Earlier in 1894, F.W. Savage and J.H. Lorraine from London, they come to Mizoram. Earlier, before they come to Mizoram, Mizoram people were not embracing any religion. After their arrival, they brought us this gospel, the gospel of Jesus Christ. So after that, the whole of Mizoram embraced this Christianity. And to mark this and to commemorate of this day, Mizoram is celebrating this missionary day. And right now, as you see, we are with this community feast, and we are very happy to arrive this day.
With the effort of these two missionaries, the Christianity ushered in changes in the entire mode of living and mindset of the Mizos. And the positive impact of Christianity may be seen in almost all spheres of Mizo life. But the most positive impact of Christianity is the rapid growth of literacy in the state.
I'm standing in front of the first Christian church, which was erected by the two pioneer missionaries, F.W. Savage and J.H. Lorraine. Today is Missionary Day, which was observed and celebrated across the state of Mizoram, which marks the 125th anniversary of the two pioneer missionaries' visit to Mizoram. Government offices and educational institutions remain closed for the day as the state declared as a public holiday. The local churches like Baptist and Presbyterian churches have held prayers and worship services and organized community feasts. This is Isaac reporting from Northeast Live Mizoram with camera person Zava.
Moving on to Sikkim now, the state played host to the annual Red Panda Winter Carnival, a mega tourism extravaganza to endorse the tourism potential of the picturesque state. Display of handlooms and handicraft products, organic food, cultural shows were some of the special attractions during the 3-day Winter Carnival. More on this Winter 5-star story.
The bagpipers' parade and beating of the drums echoed through the decked-up MG Mark Road of Gangtok during the 3-day Red Panda Winter Carnival. Amid much joy and fanfare, the Winter Carnival was marked open with the beating of chabrung, a traditional musical drum, and releasing of doves for peace by State Tourism Minister Eugen T. Gatso.
I now request the Honourable Minister to release the doves.
Snow Lion Dance, Dropa Dradung, that is drum dance, and a host of traditional dances regaled the audience with their scintillating dance moves. With the celebration of the Red Panda Winter Carnival, organized by the Tourism and Civil Aviation Department, the picturesque state aims at promoting tourism by showcasing its rich culture, tradition, heritage and cuisine. The festival has been rechristened as the Red Panda Winter Carnival in 2016 to honor the state animal of Sikkim.
So furthermore, we understand that the carnival is monumental and even catering to a wide range of population with varied interests and distinct curiosities.
The entire stretch of MG Mark was abuzz with activity, with people from all walks of life visiting the numerous stalls and savoring the traditional cuisines. Another major attraction was the Sikkim Riders Meet organized by local bikers group, the Open Road Wanderers, which was participated by bikers from Sikkim and different parts of the country. The event also witnessed cultural presentations by artists from Sikkim and neighboring countries such as Nepal and Bhutan. The event also witnessed cultural presentations by artists from Sikkim and neighboring countries such as Nepal and Bhutan. On the concluding day, Sikkim governor attended the tourism fest as the chief guest, who was gifted a Buddha statue as a token of
Well, that's all we have in this episode of Region Diary. We will be back next week with another episode and with